The inclusion of Taiwan in the government's expanded and temporary travel ban on account of precautionary moves to protect the nation from the spread of COVID-19 does not sit well with our island nation neighbor to the north. PTV correspondent Mark Vitalco on government retracing its steps and reviewing its foreign policy in relation to the status quo of migrant workers in Taiwan to clear the air and set the record straight on its course of action, as summed up in this report.
Amid the travel ban being imposed in China, Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, the Department of Labor and Employment assured affected OFWs of the government's help and assistance. According to Labor Secretary Silvestre Bello III, for as long as the ban hasn't been lifted, OFWs will each receive 10,000 pesos in financial assistance.
So, hintay-hintay lang po kayo, everything is being assessed, and as soon as the DOH will clear the air, then we will lift the ban. In the meantime po, binibigyan natin yung mga OFW ng financial assistance of 10,000.
The Department of Health said that the decision is now in the hands of the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Diseases, whether Taiwan should stay in the travel ban or not.
I think the IATF is meeting regularly and reassessing the situation regularly.
The World Health Organization stood firm on its earlier statement of not recommending any form of travel restriction, but will respect the sovereignty of every country.
WHO's position has always been that there be no travel restrictions, right? As I mentioned before, it's up to governments, in this case the Philippines, to decide independently based on their risk and travel patterns whether they want to put travel restrictions.
To recall that DOH admitted the inclusion of Taiwan in the expanded ban was not immediately implemented because of a lack of conviction or certainty among involved agencies. But looking at the number of cases that have obtained there, the DOH said Taiwan must be included. In a statement, the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office asserted that Taiwan is a sovereign and independent state and is not a part of China. Taiwan likewise assured the public it has taken all measures needed to swiftly contain the spread of the COVID-19. For now, there are 18 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Taiwan, while one was able to recover and get cleared of the virus. Meanwhile, according to the Manila Economic and Cultural Office, Taiwan may cancel a visa-free entry policy for the Philippines amid the travel ban, as well as a scaling down of overseas employment there, something the Philippine government cannot afford to bear or won't allow to happen. According to the Philippine Overseas Employment Administration, they will raise these concerns to the Interagency Task Force as the average 6,000 OFWs deployed every month in the said country stand to be affected. Mark Fetalco for The Nation.